The reason you've seen me make a lot of smaller things, such as the patches and now tapestries, is because I am preparing for the move in a way. I won't have as much time since I am moving, so smaller things just made more sense in my head to prepare for and do. I would feel very discouraged if I couldn't finish a shirt, so I just decided I won't do any shirts. I still managed to feel discouraged and make myself feel bad for not completing as much as I would have liked, but I'm also trying to be kind to myself because I've been in the middle of a move. It's very hard to do anything but the things needed for the move. But yes, that is why I am preparing smaller things, so it will be easier for me. I keep forgetting that the charms are actually smaller than I think compared to when I sketched them in my sketchbook. So the designs always end up more cramped. And by now I shouldn't be forgetting that, but here I am, forgetting it. Like, I want to do Gustav's arm from Clair Obscure, but I don't think I'll be able to fit his arm here, and I have no idea how I would be able to actually bleach the arm. It's more so the fingers I'm concerned about, because they are so fucking. They are very tiny and yeah. I kind of want to simplify them a bit, but I find it very hard. So I think I'll take a photo of the sketches here and then work digitally to plan out what I want to do. I still have not sketched the long one, because I'm not quite sure what I want to do there. Since it is green, I think I'll do an original art, just something that I want to do, not fan art. But we'll see. If I order again and there's only orange, or if I will actually sometimes be getting the ones that turn green. Because if I only get the orange now, then the green will become very limited edition. Well, they already kind of are, because they're one of a kind, but the fact that they're green. But we shall see. I'm having a very hard time focusing right now because I'm in the middle of the move. It's like, what is it? In a week I will be moving all the big things, like my big furniture. So I'm struggling hardcore to work because I'm constantly moving boxes from this apartment to the new one. But these are just about done. I have my 2 more layers on this one. But I think these are done. At the very least, the shroom one is done. I'm a bit scared to start either of these. Mostly this one actually. And since I can't focus, I kinda don't want to start either of them, because there's a higher probability of me making mistakes. And I cannot erase bleach, no. I'm less scared of starting the shroom one, so I think I might do some base layers. Usually after I begin it gets easier. Like I used to have trouble starting, then I can have at least a short window of pretty good focus, and then right now it disappears very fast. Then I start to run around and pack things instead. But I think I will start on the shrooms and we'll see if I do any base layers on this one as well. The move is now complete. This is the second day I'm here, so it's still a bit of a mess and it's echoing. I think you can hear that. But I'm gonna try and jump into it. It took way more time than I had planned and a lot more energy than I had hoped. I'm still very sluggish. But I wanna finish this before I jump into any shirts. I have the dragon shirt sketched, but I wanna finish this first to like getting warmed up again. The plan today is to try and finish the top half of the head. Hopefully, maybe the horns. I guess it's taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Also due to my own exhaustion from the move. Also, I've only been up for like 30 minutes, so we'll see how well this will go. But yes. The goal is to finish that. I need to go over all of this again. It's too weak, but it's good enough where I feel fine leaving it and working on getting the rest to this string. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna try to be working at right now. I'm feeling like the month of May have been very not fun, I was gonna say, but it's been hard to get these things done. And I noticed that I want to stress work, do things faster than I should, try and take shortcuts, but I'm trying to hold myself back. So I don't do that, because I will regret it later on. I have a fear that I'm only gonna be able to do this one shirt in May, and that's not good. And I wanna do at least 2 or 3 shirts a month to make sure I keep up with how much I wanna have with me. But yeah, this month is what it is. And try to like assemble everything I've done this month and have them up on this table that I'm working on. Just to show myself that, see, you are making progress, although it may not be as much as you want. I am making progress. I really want to push myself to get my works to pop more. Not that the previous works didn't, but I know I'm very cautious. But it's also because I might do too much bleach for the shirt to handle, and the stronger you get on, the faster it bleaches, kinda. Like when the first few layers it doesn't show up, and then suddenly it just, and then if you've made any mistakes, they're very obvious. So trying to work slowly so I can spot them early on and try and fix them. Because believe it or not, mistakes are made when bleaching. It's not flawless. Art is not flawless at all. There's many mistakes. You just try to incorporate them. And I have so many shirts I want to do, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to make everything. There's just too many things, and they're always big. This is even smaller. Like, it's not the full size of the shirt. It's a bit bigger than A3, I believe. And I've just started to make everything big. One thing that's really good about this apartment is that I have a washing machine in the apartment, so I can wash the shirts without having to run down and book. I don't even know how I'm supposed to book for the other ones. I just do not have a dryer or tumbler in here, so then I will need to book. But these shirts are not supposed to be tumble dried, so do not tumble dry these unless you want them to shrink. Then of course tumble dry away, otherwise do not. I didn't do a whole lot yesterday, sadly. I did the last layer on some of the parts, as you might be able to see. So right now, this morning, I wanna do this, and then I'm gonna have to run to the store to get some shit. But I wanna do this. I have very bad pains in my wrist, so I'm not able to do as much as I want. It is what it is. I spent some time at my dad's place yesterday, so I finished up sketching this and this, so I can start bleaching them today, at least try. I'm gonna start with the room because I for some reason feel insecure about starting these. I'm very nervous because I'm afraid this will get patchy. And I'm worried about all the gradients on the rocks and everything. I seem to have lost a little thingy thing that I have on the camera to be able to put it on my tripod. So expect less fancy angles, I suppose. If even the angles I've had have fancy. I don't know. Expect worse. It sucks because I think this one is actually too wide. And I think this one is thin enough, but it's too long. So with this one I think I'll be able to do the lines as I want to. But it's almost like too thin. This one is too blotchy. Because it's very used and abused, so I guess we're just gonna go.